Libra, I hope you are having a wonderful Sunday. Welcome to Majesticas Tarot. If this reading resonates, please click the like button, comment if you like, subscribe if you haven't already. And we're going to be doing April 19th through the 24th. See what's going on with you this week, whether it's work or love. It's so super quiet. Super quiet. Spirit, give me messages for Libra, April 19th through the 24th. This could have already happened when I'm fixing a pool. And time is fluid. I don't know, yeah. You could be arguing with somebody. You might feel embarrassed about something that has happened. That's okay. I'm going to take that. You're definitely looking at something that you've been working on and you're just like, I could do a little bit better with that. I know I have the potential to do a little bit better at that. So I'm getting that maybe you're arguing maybe with yourself or somebody else and you're like, oh, well, I don't know why I did it like that, or I don't know why I did it like this, or who was I to trust you? And you go back and you start looking at something and you're like, I know I did pretty good, but I see that I could do a little bit better here. I could put a little bit more effort into it here. So let's see. Let's keep going. No. You could be arguing with yourself and you're like, oh, why did I do that? But I see other people here. They're making you feel like you made the wrong choice, that you didn't do something correctly. You might have told some things that you shouldn't have said on something that you've been working on or something you've been manifesting. You kind of feel that you could probably do a little bit better here if there wasn't toxic situations going on. We have Taurus here, Gemini, Capricorn energy. Let's keep going. You felt like, I looked at all the odds and ends to this. You felt like, well, I should treat, I cannot talk today. I said temporarily earlier and it's temporary, but whatever. You felt that you planned it out. You felt like you mapped out everything before you did this project or you know, started it or whatever, and people are like, no, you could have done it like this, you could have done it like that, and you're like, are you serious right now? And then you're like, this isn't fair at all. Like, I worked very hard on this. I don't understand what the problem is. You're like, you almost kind of like, should I just leave this alone? Let me clarify. You felt like, well, I think I did a good job on it. I think I'm done with it. You know, but then you're like, okay, let me see what I need to change. So you're open to it. You're open to what's happening, what these people are telling you. I felt like I just woke up and I just did like 2 readings, 3. Oh, my nose is just, what does that mean? Somebody's talking about you when your nose itches? Isn't that what they say? Anyways, Tell me about these people here. Okay, the way that they're telling you is like very immature. So this could be people that this is people that you worked with. Like, they look out for you, but not, like, very much. I think these are associates, possibly. And they're just like, they're not being direct with you about this. They're not, okay, so it's kind of like, they're coming to you and they're like, well, I could have done this. And you're like, what? What are you talking about? Tell me, what? I don't understand what you mean. Like, can you be a little bit more humble about this? Because, like, you're kind of taking it as they're treating you like crap while they're not telling you. And you're just like, hello, can you be a little bit more specific? Maybe in a calmer manner? Tell me more about the Five of Swords in reverse, please. They're making you feel... like you didn't put in your best effort. But you feel that you did. In fact, you went above and beyond. You went from feeling like, oh my God, I did the best on this. Nobody really helped me with it. Like you're looking at it like, wow, like this is going to go far. And then they make you feel like, great. Now I don't think it's going to go that far. So you're like, okay, let me go look at this again. Yeah, you definitely feel like you put your best foot forward here. You didn't tell a lot of people what you were doing, so I think that's probably why possibly they're acting like this. But you feel that this project, that's what I think this is the like end all be all. So let me look to see if I can put in, do a little bit more. I don't feel that I can. I think I did a fine job. I don't think that there's really anything else I can do. And then you're just sitting there like pissed off because you're like, why are these people telling me this? Like, I think I did a good job. You don't feel like at first you're like, well, maybe I could tweak it just a little bit or whatnot, but you don't feel that you need to. People are offering you options on how to do this and you're just like, get away from me. Why the Lovers in reverse? So the people, or person, but people that are telling you this are, they're jealous. They're jealous of what you have. They want to make you feel I'm getting inadequate. Sorry, y'all. Inadequate. They want you to feel like they're jealous of you. They want you to feel like you can't. you can't do this at all. Wow. But you're like, you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I know what I did. I did it for the best. And if you don't like it, you can leave. Okay. Tell me more about the Magician. So you're like, I don't know what y'all are talking about here because this is the best thing that I've ever done. And now that I'm putting it out to y'all, now you want to cutthroat me. Well, you know what? I feel like you're telling these people that they can kiss your booty. Gemini, I think you are a little obsessed with this, but you're not seeing it. Okay, I don't think that you're seeing that the people that you're dealing with here, this is just how they are and they're not going to change. So no matter what you put out there, they're jealous, like I said, and they're not going to change. So these could be coworkers or employees or it's not your boss. I really feel like it's your coworkers here or people you go to school with. But it's not your teacher. These are people that are jealous of you. That are telling you, why did you do it like that? That's not going to work. Well, I feel that you're in charge and you're in charge of this project and people made you in charge of this. And you put your all into it. I think even your boss or your teacher or the person above you is like, you're good. Like, it looks good. But these other people around you are like, no, it's not. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Yep. As soon as you figured out your plan and you mapped it all out, you took off with it. Tell me more. You took off with it, and if you don't like it, go. You don't care. You're not caring at all. That's good. Yeah, you're done. You're done. You're not going to change anything. Or if you're wondering if you, what is happening? Sorry, y'all. You're like, I'm done with this. I'm not looking any further into trying to make y'all happy. Like, and if you don't like it, again, you can go. Yeah, you've made that decision. So, Libra, let's see the good stuff coming to you this week also. Besides that, because that's good. You feel 100% that you did what you needed to do and you're not letting people get you down about it.